Hello everyone, it's Olubrayowa Victor Ogushala from iDPS. iDPS means I diagnose and proffer solutions. What do I have for you today? Today I continue in the series titled Diagnosing Business Problems from the Root Causes. And this is the third part, and for this third part I look at the 5 W's and the H. I'd like to remind you that there was a first part where we looked at the fishbone diagram, that's the Ishikawa diagram, to diagnose business problems and root causes. Yeah? There was a second part where we look at the 5 whys to diagnose business problems from the root causes. This is the third part of this series, and we are looking at the 5 W's and the H. As you already guessed, yeah, on the board we have 5 W's and the H. Yeah? W number 1, the what. What is the problem? W number 2, the when. Yeah? When is it a problem? W number 3, why. Why is it a problem? W number 4, where. And W number 5, who. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 W's and the H. How? How do we solve the problem? Let's do this practically on the whiteboard using the same example from VFC. If you've been following the part 1, part 2, VFC is Victor's Fried Chicken. And what is the problem? The problem is drop in sales, yeah? 25% drop in annual sales, yeah? So what? Yeah? Pardon me, please. What is the problem? Yeah? And we can capture that the problem, yeah, is 25% drop, yeah, in annual sales. That is the problem. Remember that maybe you diagnose these problems also. You can use the Ishikawa diagram, fishbone diagram, or you can use the 5 whys. Yeah. So what is the problem? 25% in annual sales. Yeah. Who? Yeah? Who is responsible for this problem? Yeah? We can ask that, yeah? Or we can say, yeah, when? Yeah? When is it a problem? Or when did the problem start already? Yeah? We can also say where, yeah? Where is the problem? Yeah? Where is the problem? Yeah? And then of course we can also talk about why, yeah? Why is it a problem? Let's try to answer all these questions practically so that our business students all over the world and business professionals as well as entrepreneurs all over the world can see how to practically use this, yeah? So what is the problem again? 25% drop in annual sales, yeah? When is it a problem? When did we notice this? That's what we're talking about, yeah? Or is it a short-term problem, yeah? Is it a mid-term problem, yeah? Or is it a long-term problem, yeah? And we can be specific with dates, yeah? With the when is it a problem, we can actually be specific with dates. Yeah? Let's look at where. Where is the problem, yeah? This problem of 25% annual drop in sales, is it coming from which of the departments, yeah? Is it coming from the finance department, yeah? Maybe the finance department is not releasing funds quick enough, yeah? Could that be the problem? Is it coming from the kitchen? Remember we are talking about VFC, Victor's Fried Chicken. Is the problem coming from the kitchen, yeah? Maybe we have poorly trained chefs in the kitchen, yeah? Finance department, yeah? Is it coming from the kitchen? In the context of our example, could that be where the problem is coming from? Could the problem be coming from our suppliers? Yeah? Could the problem be coming from our suppliers? Yeah? These are some examples of where the problem can be coming from. Remember when we say from the kitchen, that's poorly trained staff. Yeah? Poorly trained staff. Okay. Who is? So that's where is the problem? Yeah? Who is the problem? Who can we hold accountable? In one of the videos on YouTube, I talked about the Raki or RASI, as you want to call it, matrix. Yeah? So who do we hold responsible for this problem? Who do we hold accountable from this problem? Who do we need to consult for this problem? And who do we need to inform about this problem? Yeah. So that's the who. Yeah. Who is I write that responsible. Who is responsible for this problem? Yeah. Who is accountable for this problem? Who do we consult? Yeah. Who do we consult for this problem? And who do we inform? Yeah. Who do we inform? Yeah. So in the same talking about who? Yeah. Is it the finance team leader? Yeah. Is that the person that we hold accountable or responsible? Finance team leader. Yeah. Okay. Is it a head chef? Yeah. Head chef. Yeah. Who? Or is it the owner itself? Yeah. Is it Victor? Victor's Fried Chicken. Yeah. Is Victor the one who doesn't put actions on all the things that the team leaders are bringing on board? Yeah. Or do we hold the CEO accountable? Who do we hold accountable? And now we talk about why. Why is it a problem? Why is this a problem? Yeah? Because we are going to go out of business. 25. Remember, the problem is 25% drop in annual sales. Yeah. Yeah. Why is it a problem? Yeah. We go out of business. Yeah? There's a tendency that we go out of business. Yeah. Why is it a problem? Yeah. We run at a loss. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Run at a loss. Yeah. You cannot pay staff. Yeah. If this keeps happening, yeah, then you cannot pay staff. Yeah. Can't pay wages. Yeah. Can't pay. So this could be the outcomes. Yeah. The why. And now don't forget that this is W number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And now we need to talk about how. Yeah. The how. We need to talk about the how. And we talk about the how, we say, how do we solve the problem? How do we solve this problem? Yeah? How do we solve this problem? It could be by offering training to staff members. Remember that it could be the guys in the kitchen, yeah? Quality trained kitchen staff, yeah? Maybe that's why we have drop in sales, so maybe we need to train them, yeah? It could be that we need to benchmark with industry best practices, and we import those practices in our business at Victor's Fried Chicken, yeah? So benchmarking, yeah? Benchmarking. Again, benchmarking simply means comparing our practices at Victor's Fried Chicken with the best in the industry. So of course, then we're comparing our practices with the likes of KFC, Burger King, and the rest. Yeah? And we import best practices, benchmarking. Okay, what could we do again? Yeah? It could also be that we implement controls. Yeah, so we implement personnel controls. Make sure that we are hiring the right personnel in the kitchen, in the finance department, using the right suppliers. It could be also that we are putting in action controls, or we are putting in culture controls, or we are putting in, so we have action controls, culture controls, or personnel controls, or result controls. Yeah? So control systems, yeah? Putting in control systems. And these could be possible ways of solving this problem. So ladies and gentlemen, what we have just done is practically looked at diagnosing business problems from the root causes using the 5 W's and the H approach. I'd like to remind you that you can see on YouTube as well the first part of this topic, diagnosing business problems from root causes. Part 1 was the fishbone and the Ishikawa diagram. The same topic, part 2, was using the 5 Y's, and part 3 we have looked at the 5 W's and the H. So this is it. Feel free to rewind any part of the video if you need to understand more what I was talking about. Of course, you know that we like to hear feedback from you. So if you enjoyed this video, or do you think there's something that we can do better next time, please send us an email at info@idpsconsults.com, or please visit our website to send us a message at www.idpsconsults.com. You know that we want to serve you better. Our passion is to educate the world. So we would like to hear from you. You know that I will not go until I talk about my passion, and my passion is that Africa must develop. Therefore I say, are you an African in any part of the world? Keep doing all you can to promote African unity, and keep doing everything to make sure that Africa must develop. In English language, I like to say thank you very much. In Dutch language, I like to say thank you well. Yoruba language from Nigeria, West Africa, I like to say eshiyo. Bye.